Come with me to a bachelorette in Puerto Rico. Now, but before that, let me share with you my experience flying first class for the first time.
1D? 1D is up this side.
Well, technically, this is my second time. When I was super little, my family and I were going on a vacation, and our airlines had overbooked our flight, so they had no other choice than to upgrade our seats to first class. That was so long ago, though, and I was very little, so I don't really remember much of it anymore. I'll just count this one as my first. Plus, I can enjoy the perks as an adult now, like the extra space and all the drinky drinks. We originally booked an economy ticket and planned to upgrade to premium economy because I was having back problems prior to the trip, and thinking about sitting in a tight space for 8 to 9 hours had me stressing. Then my sister surprised me with first class upgrade as an early birthday gift. Before departure, they served us nuts and drinks. I ordered white wine. Honestly, I only ordered it because I saw my neighbor order it, so I wanted to order it. Once we were in the air, we started with some appetizers. Like, just listen to this. Choosing what dressing you want for your salad? Wow, first class problems. Anyways, for the appetizer was some salad with feta cheese and sweet pepper drops, along with the grilled pineapple topped with crab salad. I'm low-key allergic to crab, but I was low-key willing to risk it all, okay? And then, I don't know why, but I was admiring the cutlery here. I think it was because they gave us silverware instead of plastic. I know, just, it's details. Oh, and I forgot they give you bread on the side. They got a variety: sourdough, multigrain, Hawaiian, and pretzel. I think I chose multigrain for this flight. Not gonna lie, the next 2 minutes of this video is just gonna be footage of me being a big bag. Then it was time for dinner. I had the peppercorn seared beef fillet that came with asparagus and potatoes, and unlike the reaction that you're about to see, this was meh. The steak was dry and everything was overcooked. Now, this was my favorite part. First of all, where my lactose intolerant girlies at? Okay, I wasn't big on ice cream sundaes until first class. First class spoiled me, okay? It was really good. It was really good. And I was giving my sister the side eye here because it started dimming the lights, which meant after being a big bag, the girl was gonna take a big fat nap. In a very reclinable chair, girl, I was gonna lay flat while I sleep. But anyways, the big bag series are not done because a few hours later, I woke up to breakfast, which was some yogurt, granola, fruits, and orange juice. I had to eat this real quick because I low-key woke up a little late. Now, imagine going from this luxury that you see right here to this.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
My connection flight was only 5 hours. I didn't upgrade, and I decided to do some work while I was in the air. Officially, welcome to Puerto Rico, specifically to our Airbnb. This one we stayed at was called Zealand. Let's do a little tour. That was the kitchen, and now you'll see the main living room on the right side and then the dining room on the left side. Also, sorry for my shakiness. I was rushing through this part because I wanted to film before the girlies show up, and I had to help my sister, who was the maid of honor, decorate the place, and then I also had to set up some games. Girl, I was hustling, okay? Oh, and you might have noticed, the quality of the video is a lot better because I'm using my camera instead of my phone. And I think this was my first time vlogging with the camera, so I wasn't used to holding it just yet. Anyways, the Airbnb had 5 rooms and 5 bathrooms. We're like 5.5 because look at this one. The shower head is literally right above the toilet. That was slightly weird. Anyways, upstairs had some games like Connect 4 and then the football game table. Each room upstairs had 2 beds, so about 2 to 4 girls could share each room. This one was one of the biggest rooms, I would say. It had a bathroom and a walk-in closet. Then by the kitchen, there's this little area on the back where you can do your laundry. It also had a jacuzzi. This area leads to the room upstairs. Is another one, which is one of the nicer rooms, I would say. This is where the bride stayed in. We decorated the place a little bit before she came as a surprise, and I would say it was a success. Later that night, we had a bonding time because some of the girls met each other for the first time. Had a little slideshow prepared for everybody to get to know each other, and then we went straight to dinner.
De aguacate, tomate, cebolla y de cilantro. Las han posteado. Este no tiene cilantro. Las bolitas de yuca, churrasco, el chimichurri de limón y el lomo de cerdo con salsa de albahaca.
Oh, wow. We hired a private chef and the food was amazing. Oh my god, everything was so good and so filling. There was a lot of food, so we had leftovers that we ate throughout our stay. Like one of the girls chefed it out one morning to make us breakfast. It was really good. Then the maid of honor and the bride prepared us some goodie bags for the girls. It was so thoughtful and cute. It had stuff like a fan, personalized pouch, a handwritten letter, and a little bracelet to wear during the trip that had "Buy the bride a drink" written on it with the QR code. That was so fun and so clever. Then we spent the rest of the night playing some games.
A secret talent that Mary has that most people don't know about. Mary would probably say that she doesn't have any talent. She's actually pretty good at poker. So
Wait, you guys having fun ending here? Oh.
Three more, right?
Yeah.
5 per room?
Yeah. Can I give a hint or no?
Yeah.
Another hint. There's another one in the bathroom, and then the rest are here. Oh my gosh! I am pretty sure I had one here, unless you guys found it already.
They went to the bathroom, they took it.
Just do it tomorrow, chicas.
So weird. Qué buena calidad.
Yeah, you're so good.
Pero eso porque has pasado como 5 veces.
Oh, neta? We already went through it like 5 times.
Sí, nothing.
Ya mañana. ¿Oh sí? Ahí lo busco.
Yeah, I never knew to look for it.
Oh my gosh, she's so happy. Aren't you happy? The very next morning, we had a boat party with the cutest dog and we sailed to La Isla Fajardo. Cue the slow-mo.
Bailando ella te hipnotiza, el cuello te agarra y rompe tu camisa. Después que a todos se envician y se creen que ganan, son una noticia. Ella no suelta nada, dice nada, que no hay nada. Ella no suelta nada, dice nada, que no hay nada. Pégate, que la noche está empezando, pégate.
One of you from coming so far, and it was a long flight from Hawaii. It is a lot of money, so I'm very grateful that you all made it here. Like it's literally friends from all different parts of my life, like from Mexico, from college, volleyball friends, like friends. Gigi was doing my homework. Like literally, I was her ChatGPT. Like I didn't know how to speak a single word of English, and I come to Gigi's house and Karina's house, and I'd be like, "Can you help me with my homework?" And she will do it all. Because I was like, I don't know how to do anything. Like my first job, I think, was with Elizabeth. Like, I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Like I really appreciated you being here with me, celebrating this moment, and I love you all. So, let's have a great night. And yeah, thank you.
Héctor el Bambino, tú sabes, con los bacatranes, Trevor Clark, Joan, Mr. G, Looney Tunes.
Later that night, we went out to dinner at La Ropa Vieja, and then we went clubbing to La Factoría and La Placita de Santurce. Okay, next day we went to check out Old San Juan, visited El Castillo San Cristobal, walked around, shopped a little bit, went to a rooftop. The drinks were super nice and I highly recommend it. Views were like, kind of mid, you know? But the drinks, I would come back for those. The theme for the nighttime was something blue because of the wedding tradition of wearing something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. Also, quick little shout out to my hair. Hello, I did an overnight curl and it stayed all day long. Anyways, we went to Levant, located at La Concha Resorts, for a fancy dinner. It was so beautiful. We had wine, some appetizers. I ordered the mafaldine. I don't know how do you pronounce that, but it was by far one of my favorite meals during this Bachelorette trip, even though it wasn't really Puerto Rican. But the two other girls ordered a different pasta and they didn't really like theirs, so do whatever you want with that information. We then walked over to the casino, which was kind of cool because they had live music, and then we just started dancing.
Hard at 23. I'm thinking about people fall in love in mysterious ways. We're gonna celebrate.
We stopped by a nearby karaoke and bar before going to the club. Not gonna lie, Club 58 was aight. To be fair, it's because it's EDM music and that ain't really my scene. But not just that, they didn't really want to give my friend her money back. Whatever, I was just there for the vibes and I was there for the bride. The next and last day of the Bachelorette, we went back to Old San Juan to explore and have lunch at El Jibarito. Hear me out, the food is good, but it took forever for it to arrive and we were hangry. I mean, I live in Hawaii, but Puerto Rico, they truly live island time. Some of us then went to my favorite ice cream place on earth. It's called Anita. So many flavors, so damn good.
Nueva York.
Later, we started craving some oysters, so we went to a rooftop to watch the sunset, drink a little wine, and eat some fresh oysters. The service here is top notch, and they were really, really nice to accommodate us. We ended the night with some jacuzzi time after that. Okay, day 4. Everybody left Puerto Rico by now, and my sister and I had planned to stay for Puerto Rico a little longer to enjoy more of the island. I stopped by Paulina Escanes because they have the best key lime pie that I've ever eaten in my entire life, and I will book a flight to Puerto Rico for this damn pie alone. But girl, they didn't have it. They were sold out the entire time I was here. Do you hear that? That's my soul crushing. Anyways, we were so tired, so we just chilled at the hotel the entire afternoon, and then we went back to dinner at Orozco's, and then we head back to the hotel and chill at the jacuzzi. The next morning, we picked up some breakfast from Pinky's, coffee from Chocobar Cortez downstairs. Imagine eating breakfast with this view. I mean, I lucky have that in Hawaii, but I'm on vacation, okay? Leave me alone. We went to the beach for the afternoon, and then we had dinner at this amazing rooftop bar. The drinks were good, but the food. Oh my god. It's called Kumo Rooftop and it's a fusion of Japanese Peruvian cuisine. Being Peruvian myself, I was flabbergasted because finding good Peruvian food outside of Peru is rare, okay? So trust when I say the food here is amazing. Then we went to check out a lounge nearby. I think this was at the Fairmont Hotel. I also checked out their casino and then call it a night. It's our final day. We went to a restaurant one of our Uber drivers recommended. Girl, what is going on with my hair? The drink was also kind of strong. Anyways, we had a bunch of Puerto Rico's famous dishes like bacalaitos, quesitos, and the chuleta cancan. Ay, Dios mío, te juro que hasta el día de hoy sueño con esta chuleta. I miss you. And whatever my sister ordered on the side, some shrimp dish. For the afternoon, we went to La Playa again. We just went to the one that is across our hotel and had this giant pineapple. This is where I realized I didn't buy shit for no one. So we went to the Gulf Plaza to buy some souvenirs. I ended up buying more things for myself though. Then we had dinner at the I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that, but we came here before for some drinks on the Girls Gone Wild night and it was good, but ever since I've been craving pizza, so we had that for dinner. Then it was time to head to the airport. Girl, I brought my chuleta cancan leftovers to it at the airport and I didn't know they didn't allow pork past security. I cried. Soul crush for the second time on this trip. And then I chilled at their lounge at the Capital One Lounge while I waited for my second flight. Okay, before you judge, this was the connecting airport, so the dinner, the clip that you saw earlier was 9 hours ago. I ain't that big of a big bag, okay? Anyways, low-key, we got super spoiled with our flight to Puerto Rico that we ended up upgrading our flights back to first class. I decided to do some work while I waited at the airport so I could just sleep on the plane. And here's a random footage of the bathroom. But talking about being spoiled, yo, I missed these seat covers because Latino countries don't got them, okay? You know what time it is? It is first class time. Better video quality this time because I'm using my camera instead of my phone. This is the menu for this flight. I realized I never really show you the first class stuff besides food. So here's some items. They got some noise cancelling headphones, some goodies, and there's my sister. While I was recording, one of my girls walking past, not my girls, one of the girls walking past said to her friend while looking at me, "One day that will be me." The mic didn't really catch that because the plane was so freaking noisy, but I thought it was so cute. Like, yes, girl, you can, because I was you and I am me. Anyways, here are some of the things in the case. There were socks, eye cover, earplugs, a dental kit, little fabric to clean your lenses, your screens, moisturizer, lip balm, and honestly, the pouch thingy served me as a sunglasses case because that was really nice for the trip. And now we're ready for takeoff. Hi again. Okay, so I was watching Jumanji and I don't remember what scene I was watching that made me so shocked, like flabbergasted. And just wait for it. Here comes the drinks. I love this flight attendant, by the way. And yo, by now, my sister and I were pros at first class. And then she said, "Oh, food's coming." Look at that chair reclining, dude. Here comes the two most important questions of the day.
Do you know what salad dressing choice you want? The creamy, I think it's a pineapple.
Oh, yeah, the pineapple one. Yeah.
Do you want more wine?
I'm okay for now.
Okay.
Thank you so much, though. Anyways, here's just more clips of me being a big bag in first class. ended. That's it for Puerto Rico's vlog. See you guys next time. Bye bye.